That tiny, tiny rock there in the distance, it's the Isle of May. The Isle of May is located just off the coast of Scotland, and in just a few minutes, jump onto a boat and head its way. Now the island is not very big, it's only about a mile long and half a mile wide. At the height of breeding season, it can host up to 200,000 birds. And amongst those are species like razorbills, guillemots, terns, gulls and puffins. While I am excited to see them all, I'm most excited to see the puffins, because that bird has been on my photographic bucket list for quite some time. So I'm going there now, and if you are keen to join me for a week of wildlife photography, then you should stick to the end of the video and hopefully enjoy it. So I was just about to go to bed now, and then I saw from my room, which is over there, that window, I saw the cloud cover break over there, and then I grabbed the camera and wanted to try for some shots with the sun in the background. So I tried and tried and tried, and look what I got. Alright, so it doesn't get better than that, I guess. I'll go to bed now and get up early in the morning again. According to the app, it'll be the last proper sunset for the next 2 or 3 days at least. So we make use of it, and then later that day it's my duty to cook. So we have to get up early and then get into the kitchen. Good morning. Well, for me it's morning. I don't know what time you're watching this right now. I got up a little late today because the weather wasn't too good. It was very dark. There wasn't much more to do other than sleep in a little bit and have a good breakfast. If I now read the weather app correctly, we'll have maybe a 3.5, 4 hour window where the weather is quite good. That means I want to use this window to go to the western side of this island, where I hope to find or to see a gannet. There's a big rock. It's right over there in the distance. You won't be able to see it, where the gannets usually stay, and in large numbers. Only I think in the past few years those numbers have gone down, so they're not around in large numbers anymore, but occasionally you see them fly this way on the western side of this island, and there's a high point over there that is right at the top, and they tend to fly at that level. So I'm hoping for some nice gannet shots. I want to head that way and see if I get lucky now. And while I wait, I'm sure there is 1 or 2 puffins that want a picture taken of them, so I won't get bored over there. And then yeah, we'll see how long we have today before the weather moves in. Right, so this is it. It's the western side here of that island. That big rock is over there. That's where they used to, or still are in large numbers, but I'm fairly high, almost at the top of this island. The weather is still alright. The clouds are moving in more and more now, but there's still some light, so I'm not bothered about that now. I'll just wait it out here now, and while I wait for them, there are thousands of puffins there and there, razorbills over here over the edge. So I've got Something to keep me busy until I find a razorbill. Pardon me, a gannet. I absolutely love these colors that you get here, with the water in the background, and then you have grass and flowers over here, rocks with some yellow, I don't know what that is, looks like moss, yellow moss. It just makes for wonderful pictures, this island. It's incredible. So I don't really know how to read the weather here, because that big cloud over there, it seemed to move this way, now it's moving that way. We had probably really nice sunny weather for the past hour, and I believe I got some decent video of those gannets diving for their fish. I'll be able to tell later on the big screen. I got a few images. I'm not too mad about them because of the light. It made for better video, or it was better video light. But all of that before lunch, which is happening very soon. Lasagna, by the way, and that means I'm going to now head back and eat something, charge batteries, and come out later this afternoon, possibly again to try for some gannet photography. So while I was walking towards the southern end, I noticed on this path that is here, there's a bend over there, and as in many other places on this island, birds tend to keep taking the same path over and over again. So they always keep coming around that bend and then flying down there and over there. And with the rocks down there and then the water, I thought I could try some nice flight shots of puffins, specifically with shots in front of the surf, so where the water is not as dark but a bit more bright, a bit lighter into the white, because I think it makes a nice background for the puffin with its orange beak. It's a nice contrast. So I'm trying to, I've bought the 500 and the 100-400. I'll start with the 100-400 and try to lock on the bird as early as possible when they come around the bend, so that I have a long enough time frame to find my shot and find my frame in front of the surf, hopefully. So it's evening of day 2, and look at that. Another absolutely spectacular sunset. Let me do this. It doesn't get better than that. Absolutely amazing. Now, last night I got, when I came out for the sunset, it was actually, it took longer to come out because there were more clouds than tonight, but somehow I managed to get a really good shot. You saw that earlier on, of a puffin in the sun. Now let's hope day 3 will turn out just like tonight. Chances are good. So the past 24 hours the weather was relatively dull and dark, and there wasn't much to do. We all sat down and did some editing or sorting through the pictures. So it was a nice break to take care of some stuff. But now this morning, first it also started dark, but then it cleared up a bit, and at least enough for certain parts of the island here. And what I did this morning, I came down here to the water, and over there in the rocks, I've been lying down flat, sitting in the rocks, having a go at Arctic terns, which have have a hotspot down here by the water, and they keep going in and out and in and out, and there's so many of them, you can see. It's relatively easy to pick a subject and then stick with it and then take a shot. As you can see behind me, the sun has already set, and we only now came back from probably my favorite afternoon and evening on this island so far. We had such an abundance of beautiful moments and nice animal sightings, and I will put a few of those on the screen for you now. Yeah, what you see over there has been going on the whole day, the whole last night, and almost the whole day yesterday. Only in the morning today we had an hour, maybe an hour and a half, where it didn't rain. It was still completely wet, but it didn't rain at least. And now in the afternoon it seems to get a bit brighter. And since it's the last day, I really hope I get to go out again, at least for an hour or two, which is my plan right now. So I'm just waiting for the rain to die down a little bit so that I can bolt to the other way of the island, where I will go for some puffins or anything with raindrops, really, will qualify. Raindrops on their heads. Puffins, guillemots, razorbills, anything I can find there usually. Yeah, that should make for a nice image. So I just walked up here to enjoy this view for the very last time, as we will be picked up in about an hour and go back to mainland, which means the trip is over. I just wanted to, or one thought popped into my head the other day, and I just wanted to share it in case somebody else feels the same. Because lately I've really been struggling to find subjects to photograph at home when I go out. When you go out and out and out and you don't see anything, or you don't come back with an image, a trip like this can do wonders, where you almost guaranteed, or you are guaranteed, to have subjects to photograph. I really fell in love with photography again. Again, it's not always a picture, but it's part of it, and it can get you down. And for me, it really helped to uplift my spirits a little bit, as I have now plenty of pictures to go through and to share and to look back on. Yeah, so it was really nice, not just for the reason that this island is beautiful, but also for that reason that it helped me in my confidence a little bit again. To you, thank you for watching the video, if you're still here, and then I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.